Be me. Have rough and scaly skin on my arms. Friend recommends pickerel. Buy it. Fat roommate opened my parcel and was sniffing it. This smells so delicious anon. Think nothing of it. The scrub helps my skin a lot, but I'm running out of it real fast. Can't afford to keep going through tubs of sugar scrub. Start mixing up my own scrub with sugar, coconut oil and cinnamon. Still going through so much of it. Roommate complains about having diarrhea. Had to leave class in a rush because she shit herself twice. Drunkenly admitted that she started wearing incontinence pads because greasy poop juice was leaking out of her anus at all times. She's gaining so much more weight lately. She asks me how I make the sugar scrub. Tell her and think nothing of it. Come back home late from the club tonight. Roommate is sitting on the couch watching Love Actually. Eating ice cream out of a big glass bowl. You want some? It's really good. What kind of ice cream is it? It's not ice cream teehee. I take a closer look at the bowl. MFW, it's a massive bowl of that fucking sugar scrub? Turns out she got curious and tasted my sugar scrub once. Says the texture pleases her, so she kept eating my sugar scrub straight out the tub. TFW, she's been getting massive diarrhea from eating a literal slurry of oil and granulated sugar. Just nodded and went to my room to type this out. What the fuck do I do, lads? This is bloody weird. Be me. Anon LV29, fairly fit, 6 feet 1 inch, 190 pounds, can do 4 weighted pull-ups with 90 pounds, work in technical sales in a fairly competitive and fierce environment. Have to deal with NPC cuges and untilted, bitchy but cougarish looking female boss. 99 times out of 100 I am calm, cool and collected. On a line with a client discussing details about shipment of some mechanical parts overseas. Out of nowhere my supervisor appears, telling me to stop whatever I am doing and that I have to go to her office ASAP. Trying to explain that I am in the middle of something important, but to no avail. Entering her office, way more spacious than my cubicle. Right off the bat she assigns me to run couple of errands that her Zoomer trainee was supposed to do, but she's nowhere to be found. Tell her that I can't because I have other clients waiting for me. Anon, that can wait. Remember that you work for me and you have to follow my instructions. It wasn't the first time this happened. Something boiled in me. It's now or never, I told myself. I got up from the chair, leaned over her desk. She's like 5 feet 5 inches, so I towered over her but still kept my distance not to be accused of harassment. Anonnet, I value your mentorship, but you have to understand that I am no longer working here as an apprentice, so please asking me something that will help get more experience and make me grow as an employee. She stood her ground, but she was definitely uncomfortable. Okay Anon, if you really wanted more responsibility you should have told me earlier. Nod, smile, exit her office. As I was walking to my desk I realized that I might have gotten myself fired. Panic inside, but I kept it to myself. Fast forward 2 weeks, she calls me to her office again. Try to think positively and cheer myself with the thought that my ancestors survived famines, plagues, Germans and other scourges, so being homeless isn't the worst thing in the world. Be me in 2013. Emasculated emo boy. Super into self-harm. Blade and arm, you know how it goes. Do a good job hiding it. One day local gym bro calls me out to the gym. Probably saw the wounds on my arm. Paranoid. Visit him at the gym out of fear, him telling my parents. Nonchalantly tells me to do a 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups and 100 squats. Do it cause scared. Muscles sore raf. Hurts, does it, Anon? Nod. Men seek out pain in any form as it's their natural urge. However, one must make sure that the pain amounts to something. If pain is sought after just for the sake of it, it's no better than hedonism. The pain you feel now will help you grow. And I do not mean it metaphorically. In order for muscles to grow, it tears. Similar to that. Get sudden epiphany. Went to gym almost every day from that point on, didn't self-harm, grew a nice beard, working out increased my testosterone. 9 years later. Saw my 16-year-old cousin who's exactly like I was at that age. I think I know what to do. Me. Just finished working out. It was arm day. Post-workout pump regime going really well. Wearing tank top and sweatpants. At supermarket checkout line getting protein. Perceive little kid briskly enter my periphery. As I turn my head and glance at him. With a curious grin he points in my direction. "How'd you do that?" he asked. "Do what?" I said, somewhat perplexed. "Get your muscles," he responded. I told him by eating right and exercising. I've gotten a few Myers. But that was one of the most gratifying. Kids don't lie. Me driving to go fish 4 days ago. Narrow road leading to the woods, lake. Tree and huge utility truck comes down, I can barely get past. Turtle in road. Tree stops next to it, now I can't move without hitting the turtle. Usually help them go across the direction they're heading, but the road was small, he'd have gotten past after we left within seconds. They're not slow, so shut up, you don't know animals. Guy finally pulls up enough for me to squeeze past, look in rear view and he gets out. Fadbeaner manlet, goes straight for the turtle. Oh great, he's feeding his family turtle soup tonight. Actually attempts to help it to my surprise. The second he touches it he jumps up and wiggles his arms and kind of bounces on his feet like a frightened child. Laughing at him, then see he winds up a soccer kick and tries to punt it across the road where it was headed. Lands in weeds on other side. Walks over and kicks it again into the water. Lol, what a weak faggot, he was afraid of a common yellow belly slider. All I could think was this dude breaks his back doing hard labor 6 days a week, probably gets his hands dirty constantly, but he's afraid of a harmless turtle? Bikeroll is one of the ones I've helped out. Took him on a drive to run errands with me before returning him to the lake he was headed for. He'd been trying to go into trades and have been realizing a lot of the people in it are delusional retards who put on this machismo act just because of their job. To hear the anecdotal side. Okay, here you go. Me. Be easy to convince. Read about sea doyles on /ck/. Check some documentaries and shit. I'm sold.jpg. Buy 3 kilograms of pig fat for LMAO €2 from local butcher. Render it. Get lard. Realize I almost never use additional fats for cooking. Barely used half a jar over 1.5 years. Retard.png. At least it's shelf stable. Cavemen 20,000 years ago, according to modern man. Wow, here's another nest full of eggs, those nasty, slimy poison pills. I better not even touch them or I might die. If only there was a way to process them. I guess I'll ignore this source of pure protein and cholesterol nature has left here for me. Be me and my tribe, living a semi-nomadic lifestyle following the herds of prey along hundreds of miles of territory. The herd is moving again, and will be migrating without stop for the entire day. Guess we'll stop 5 times a day to light a fire to cook the meat. Everyone knows that raw meat is poisonous. The smell of the smoke may reveal our location to the herd we're following. But some Numa wearing a white coat in 20,000 years from now on will say that's what we did. I always see these counter-arguments to home gyms, and it just makes me wonder if it depends on where you live more than anything. Be me. Live in town that gradually turned into giant retirement community. All gyms are parts bar or club. MFWI find out memberships start at $55 used and go up to $160. While at the same time, be old-timer. Live in same retirement community. Doc says I can't lift more than 40 pounds, sell plush home gym to a non for practically nothing. I clean up around here, brothers. I got a high-low row with a 230 pounds weight stack for $200. A cable crossover with 200 pounds weight stacks for $500. Sometimes you can find pig iron for $50 a pound. Be me, 18. Given absolutely no freedom in my life by my mom. No job, trying, but no luck. Only sense of independence is getting fucked in the ass and losing weight by starving myself. Start working out semi-consistently. Usually don't work out on Saturdays. Bored. Want to work out. Go work out. So this is how it starts, huh?